Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something truly fascinating, the actual, on-the-ground reality of artificial intelligence in 2026. And look, we're going to completely skip the sci-fi hype today. Instead, we're looking at the actual numbers, the real companies, and the proven strategies that professionals and massive enterprises alike are using right now to just completely rewrite the rules of productivity. We're calling this whole journey the solo-to-scale arc.
So you got to ask yourself, what actually happens when a team of one can do the work of 50? And we aren't talking about some distant theoretical future here. We are talking about today, right now. Because as AI drastically reduces the need for massive, sprawling teams, basic execution is becoming incredibly fast and, frankly, shockingly affordable. So how on earth are these super lean businesses competing head-to-head with global giants? Let's find out.
Okay, let's dive straight into Section 1. The rise of micro SaaS.
To really grasp this shift, you have to look at the sheer scale of the projection here. Analysts are projecting the micro SaaS sector will hit a staggering $59.6 billion by 2030. That is massive. And what's fueling this explosion? It's absolutely being driven by AI software revenue, which already blew past the $118 billion mark in 2025. This unprecedented accessibility is literally creating a brand new class of entrepreneur.
And this expansion, it's driving a major demographic shift. Just think about this. Back in 2025, 36.3% of all new startups launched had solo founders. Over a third. That is a huge jump from just a few years ago. Why? Well, because generative AI has essentially wiped out the immediate need for outsourced consultants, marketers, and data analysts. You just no longer need to hire a whole department before you even launch your product.
Remember when prototyping took like months and cost a small fortune? Yeah. Well, for small SaaS teams today, AI-assisted development tools have slashed those software prototyping timelines by up to 60%. I mean, that is a total game changer. It means the traditional technical and financial barriers to entry, they're practically gone. Lean teams can now ideate, build, and deploy in a fraction of the time it used to take.
So, the absolutely crucial point to take away from this first section is this. The defining metric of a 2026 business isn't headcount. It's automation density. It is no longer about how many people are sitting in desks in your office, but rather how much of your core operational workload is being seamlessly handled by intelligent systems. And hey, this isn't about fearing automation. It is about the massive, incredible opportunities it opens up for lean, agile thinkers.
Moving right along to Section 2, supercharging the solo professional.
How exactly are these solo founders operating like massive companies? Well, it all starts with an elite research stack. Instead of spending hours digging through search results, professionals are using tools like Perplexity for instant, cited, factual answers. Need deep, nuanced analysis of a competitor? You just drop it into Claude. Doing academic or clinical research, Consensus gets you evidence-based paper summaries in seconds. Automating that competitor analysis in your daily morning briefings literally saves a solo operator hours of manual, tedious work every single day.
And it definitely doesn't stop at research. Solo operators are using a hyper-specific stack of tools to build their brands too. Fueler acts as a zero-code portfolio to instantly show proof of work. Taplio manages LinkedIn ideation and CRM entirely through context-aware AI. Opus Clip automatically edits and scores viral video shorts, while tools like Agent Mode AI give you the exact playbook for doing your own bookkeeping using Claude and spreadsheets. Brought together, these tools are generating global inbound leads without ever needing a dedicated marketing or finance team. Which leads us to our next forward-looking insight, and this comes straight from the experts at Fueler. Your digital identity and output are now multiplied by agents, expanding your reach far beyond regional job markets. By leveraging these highly practical tools, your distinct digital identity becomes a high-converting asset. It allows solo professionals to secure premium freelance and consulting opportunities literally anywhere in the world.
All right, let's scale things up a bit. Section 3, the new agency economics.
So, what happens when these AI-empowered professionals form small service teams? It completely rewires the economics of the service industry. The old way of agency work was just selling time, right? Billing by the hour. But as AI drastically reduces the time it takes to execute a task, hourly billing actually punishes you for being efficient. So the new framework, as detailed by the platform TaskIp, is value-based AI pricing. You stop selling hours and you start selling results. The AI handles the heavy lifting of execution, and humans provide the high-level strategy. And this builds into some highly specific business models. TaskIp highlights structures ranging from $3,000 fixed-price builds to variable usage models, all the way up to hybrid retainers for mid to large clients. But there is a vital catch here you cannot ignore. AI isn't free. Every single prompt costs tokens. Smart agencies have to meticulously track their underlying AI token costs using these hybrid or usage-based models to protect their profit margins from heavy usage clients.
So here's the crucial takeaway for the agency of the future. AI lowers the cost of routine work, but actually increases the value of human expertise. Smart AI agencies charge for the strategy, the governance, and the nuanced judgment that no language model could ever copy. You aren't charging less just because AI does it faster. You are charging for the ultimate business outcome.
Let's zoom out to the enterprise level now. Section 4. Customer Support Collaborative Intelligence.
Now, nowhere is this operational shift more visible than in massive corporate ecosystems. These real-world case studies gathered by Infomania are just wild. H&M uses AI to instantly handle order tracking and even give fashion advice. Allianz Insurance uses an AI named Ali to resolve 80% of their complex policy inquiries. And get this, their customer satisfaction scores have actually gone up. Vodafone's AI handles 1 million interactions a month across 14 languages. And Norway's DNB Bank automates over half of their 80,000 monthly chats. They are managing massive global volumes with incredible 24/7 cost efficiency.
But what is the real secret sauce here? It's a concept called collaborative intelligence. See, we're not just firing human agents and plugging in bots. It's a strategic collaboration. AI handles the massive volume of repetitive tasks, which instantly augments human capabilities. In turn, human employees are elevated to train the AI, sustain its accuracy, and jump in to handle complex, highly emotional escalations.
And that brings us to a massively optimistic insight for the workforce of tomorrow. AI won't replace human empathy, it will liberate humans to focus entirely on it. By stripping away all that robotic, repetitive work, human employees finally have the actual time and bandwidth to build real relationships and solve deep, complex customer problems.
Finally, let's look at Section 5, Scaling Education and Recruitment.
This whole solo-to-scale dynamic is fundamentally transforming some of our most resource-heavy sectors. Look at the research from Este AI comparing the economics of learning. Traditional human tutoring costs anywhere from $25 to $150 an hour. AI tutoring platforms, they provide 24/7 unlimited access and instant feedback for just $10 to $50 a month. But again, it is not an either-or scenario. The data shows that a hybrid approach, using AI for daily, high-volume math and STEM practice, combined with a weekly human tutor for complex, critical thinking and emotional support, provides vastly superior learning outcomes while driving a stunning 75% reduction in overall costs.
And we're seeing the exact same hybrid efficiency over in HR. According to data from MIMHCM, mid-market firms integrating AI recruitment tools are having their time to hire 50% faster. The AI screens the resumes, it parses the data, it schedules the interviews. This is literally saving these firms hundreds of thousands of dollars in agency fees, all while freeing up human recruiters to actually engage deeply with top-tier talent.
So as we look across this entire solo-to-scale arc, from that lean micro SaaS founder all the way up to the massive global enterprise, the definitive insight of 2026 is abundantly clear. The future isn't human or AI. It is human and AI, dynamically combined to unlock peak potential.
I want to leave you with one thought-provoking question to chew on today. When AI makes the basic execution of tasks nearly free and instantaneous, what unique, strategic, and profoundly human value will you choose to build? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep learning, keep building, and I'll see you next time.